that you are the first professor in that department?
Yes.
I'm
the first. I'm the first
it was
professor.
celebrated.
Yes.
So you are the first professor in
the
Center for
Gender and Social Policy Studies.
Congratulations,
Yes.
Prof.
And
we want to meet you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. My name is Eboiyehi Eboiyehi. I work at the Eboiyehi of OAU University. In fact, I joined the university since 1999. Officially, the university gave me an appointment in 2004. So this promotion that we are talking about today ought to have come in 2016. So in 2010, I was promoted to senior lecturer, and my associate professorship was supposed to be announced in 2013. But along the line, I submitted 25 papers for that my promotion. And I don't know what happened. I was later told that I have to submit, add additional 3 publications. And I didn't know. And they insisted that those publications must be published in Germany, France, and Netherlands. So one of my friends, a professor, now said, look, these Germany, France, and Netherlands that they are talking about are non-English speaking countries. That is a way to delay me, that I should just add 3 papers. I didn't know. Out of the 3 papers that I added to make it 28 publications, one of them was published in 2016. And that was how my associate professor that was announced last year, October 26th, was backdated to that 2016 because I submitted the paper that was published.
Okay, the one that was published in 2016 is in which of the journal?
I was published in one of the universities in the US.
Okay,
It was that paper that read 2016. All others were before 2013. Okay. So that was what actually affected. Automatically, I lost 2013.
Okay.
So my associate professorship was now backdated to 2016. And we thank God that for you to know, from that 2010 to 2022, I was on one position for 12 years. It was serious. When I stayed on one position for that 12 years, that was when October 26, 2022, my professorship was, associate professorship was pronounced. Thank God for the Vice Chancellor. This year again, the 2019 was pronounced on the 27th of December. So what we are celebrating today ought to have been celebrated in October 2019. So that is the journey. God. We thank God for everything.
Yes.
Because when everything seems to be, there was no hope. I have to run to God. I even went to Father Peter Adeyemi. He prayed for me. Okay. There was also this very good Reverend Father that I will not forget, Father Anthony Adebayo in Ile-Ife. He kept on praying for me, tell me the places in the Bible to read, how to pray about it. And all of a sudden, God started manifesting His power, and I thank God for that.
Or at what point in your life do you think is much more challenges to you to attain this height?
Well, in terms of writing papers, I don't have problem writing papers because it's like God has given me that talent. You know, you can use everything within your power, but if you don't have control over it, assuming I have control, let me just tell you this story. There was this.
Osman, are you capturing focus?
Yeah, well, these 2 of my classmates, I defended my PhD in 2008 in February. So this guy also defended that same month, but a week after my own. We had the same supervisor, we had the same external examiner. This boy became professor since 2016 without any delay. Then the other one that came before us, after us, that one, I finished my PhD in 2008. I think he finished his own around 2012.
Okay.
He became a professor in 2017. He's in University of Benin, while the other one is works at Adekunle adjacent University. So it's a luck, and it also depends on the person that is there. Like this vice chancellor, everybody is praying for him.
Okay.
Every other month, like they pronounce in December, February now is going to pronounce another set. So if not because of him, maybe this thing that we are celebrating today, if it were to be another person, maybe it will be around 4 years' time. So that's why I said I give glory to God, because God has a way of answering prayers. It was not an easy thing. It was not an easy thing. Initially, I was using my physical power to say, hey, you didn't do this thing, this and that. But it was when I met some men of God, Reverend Fathers. They said, be close to God. I was always going to the Blessed Sacrament. Even before I enter my office, I go to Blessed Sacrament, tell God, I've handed over the battle to you. I think one of the Reverend Father specifically asked me, because when he said, you should be very, very prayerful. He referred me to the book of 2nd Chronicles, chapter 20, the whole of chapter 20. When God told Jehoshaphat that the battle is not yours but mine. So it was, I thank God for everything. I thank God for every situation. And I also thank God for the men of God, Professor Father Adeyemi, Peter Adeyemi, Adebayo, and so many of them, that they were always praying for me. And even Father Komolafe, everybody, they were just praying for me.
What will you say to those who were in that your previous predicament?
Determination. They should be determined, and they should hand over their battle to God. Man cannot do it alone. That was what I realized. I thought by complaining, by talking to everybody anyhow, would solve the problem. The thing remained there for 12 years. It was when I now took my case to God that the prayer. So if I must answer that question, in anything that we do, we should be very close to God. Very, very close. Take all your, the Bible says, cast your burden onto me for I cares. So I think that was exactly what happened.
Okay, so Prof, you see, if it is not OAU, do you think your elevation would have come before this time?
Well, it is not a question of OAU. It depends on the individuals that are there. Assuming if it were to be UI, some people say if it were to be UI, where I finished because I did all my studies in UI, it would have been faster. Okay. I said, no, you don't know the forces that were behind it.
But what department?
Well, I read sociology, but I work at the Center for Gender and Social Policy Studies.
Okay.
In Eboiyehi of OAU University here.
But from your understanding of OAU, do you think other departments would have been faster in attending to your case?
Yes. That was exactly what people were saying. That if you were not at the center, assuming you are in the mainstream, in the department, you would have, and all my colleagues, the one that met me here, they became professor before me. The only advantage I have now is they backdated it to 2016. So some people were saying, another challenge, major challenge in my department, the Center for Gender and Social, where I work, I'm the most senior person there. Wow. So that also became a problem. Assuming I have somebody who is a professor, he or she could have pushed my case. There is this professor, Denika was trying to push my case, but along the line, she was removed. So I cannot do my case by myself.
Are you saying that you are the first professor in that department?
Yes. I'm the first professor. Yes.
So you are the first professor in the Center for
Gender and Social Policy Studies.
Congratulations, Prof.
And some other people also helped, like the DVC academic. I will forever remain grateful to her, Professor M.O. Babalola. She's a sister, she's a mother. Anytime I say, Prof, this thing, you say, don't worry. I will make sure we handle your case. And I also give thanks to the current Vice Chancellor, Bamire, Professor Simeon Bamire. We knew each other since 1999, the year I joined the center. He was also very wonderful. In fact, the last two promotions, he specifically called me. We are pronouncing you today, get ready. So I'm grateful and to all of them, and I dedicate the promotion to the Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Reverend Father Peter Adeyemi, Reverend Father Anthony Adebayo, and Father Komolafe, and other priests. Because without them, maybe I would have still be fighting, thinking that my power will be able to achieve it do it for me.
Okay, thank you, viewers. You can hear determination and prayer, hard working are the veritable keys that will be able to help us to attain our great height. So please be focused and be determined. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you very much.
Thank you.